Hello, my name is Peter Sommer, and I'm the saxophone professor at Colorado State University here in Fort Collins. And today I'm going to discuss how to prepare this year's Colorado All-State Band Audition Etudes for saxophone. And specifically, I'm going to discuss the etude by Luft in G minor on page 16 of the Voxman Selected Studies. Although the tempo is marked andante con moto, we are going to be preparing this etude at a slightly slower tempo, around dotted quarter note equals 40 beats per minute. Even at this slower tempo, it's best to feel the pulse in two, counting dotted quarter notes rather than eighth notes. This will help us create a feeling of forward motion in our phrasing. Also note that the etude is marked dolce, or sweetly, at the beginning. And this is a good quality for us to keep in mind when thinking about our tone quality and how we might like to approach dynamics and vibrato. The articulation marking at the very beginning, staccato underneath slurs, is always a little mysterious for wind players. However, in this particular etude, I would suggest putting a little bit of space between each of the eighth notes due to the slow tempo. This will provide contrast between these articulations and the more standard legato slurs later in the piece. Pay special attention to the accents in the first half of the etude. These should be brought out with our airstream rather than a harsh articulation, which would be counter to the dolce character of the etude. Given the indication of dolce and general practice in solo saxophone playing, I would recommend playing every note which is rhythmically longer than an eighth note with some vibrato, if you are able to do so with a nice tone quality. Work for an even tone quality through the 16th note passages. Without some care, it is easy for the different ranges of the saxophone to take on different characters and arpeggios and fast scalar passages. Work to disguise the breaks in the instrument with a consistent airstream and strong technique and even rhythm. Notice the dramatic shifts in dynamics in this etude and bring out the call and response nature of phrases. Breathing could be a challenge in the second half of this etude, especially on the larger saxophones. I would recommend taking quick breaths after the eighth notes in the fourth line and quick catch breaths after the low F sharps in the fifth line. This should give you the necessary air support to make it through the second half. Next, we're going to listen to a full performance of the etude to give you a sense of how all this would go together. Thanks so much for watching this video today. I hope it was helpful, and I hope that it inspires you to go and practice for this year's All-State Band auditions.